Hi fellow refractors, and welcome to another episode of Refractive Index short video guides. My name is Tony M, and today we will go a little deeper as the last time and take a look at the swap functionality of the Pryzm app. I know that swapping between assets sounds boring and straightforward function, but I'm sure you will change your mind when you see what Pryzm Swap is capable of. So let's just get into it. For a start, let's get some feeling why Pryzm Swap is not just another exchange and what is so special about it. In Pryzm app you can swap between native tokens or breach native tokens. At the moment it supports Osmosis, Cosmos, USDC, Injective, AU and Luna. So right here nothing to write home about it, right? But let's spice things up a little. You probably know that Pryzm gives you an option to stake your assets into liquid staking derivatives, so-called LSDs, which accrue staking yield, or in other words, C token value goes up all the time because staking rewards are built into the token itself. And because it's liquid, it is tradable as any other native token. So if you are in crypto for some time, you probably come across liquid staking derivatives elsewhere. So nothing so special about it. Maybe the main difference from some others is the fact that you keep voting rights, and not just voting rights, but leveraged voting rights. So that's it for LSDs. You can swap between tokens. You can also swap between the tokens and C tokens, or liquid staking derivative tokens. But hold on to your heads. You know that C token can be refracted in principal and yield tokens, a big part what Pryzm is all about. Pryzm allowed us to trade those tokens just as any other token. Swap, for example, P token from December this year to P token to December next year if you find a nice trading opportunity for it. So if we present this graphically, yeah, that's exactly how it looks like. But you can see what this gives us, right? Almost infinity arbitrage opportunities and strategies. But wait, Pryzm didn't stop here. For swap to work, we need liquidity pools, right? Pryzm tokenized these liquidity pools and allows us to trade those as well without any limits. I wrote so many lines that I got a circle. I mean, on this stage, arbitrage and strategies goes completely bananas. So truly mind-blowing stuff. Okay, so let's go to the Pryzm app page again. Before we can swap assets in Pryzm app, you have to deposit some funds. If you haven't done this yet, I recommend you to check our previous video where we covered wallet connection and deposits. If you are watching this on YouTube, you should see a linked video somewhere on your screen right now. First, let's take a look at where we can find swap in Pryzm app. Let's connect our wallet. Hover your mouse over trade, and the first option is swap. But we also have pulse trade and flow trade, but we won't go into details right now. I will keep those for future videos. So let's click swap then. Alright, first thing you notice is the chart. This one has a lot of volatility, but at these early stages, basically all of them have such volatility. This chart is not just some basic chart. It is actually a professional trading chart with all sorts of professional tools for technical analysis, numbers of indicators and whatnot. It's actually integrated chart from TradingView. TradingView called this chart the super chart, and they describe it as one chart to rule them all. It is amazing. Really all sorts of indicators and tools integrated in this chart. Below the chart there is trading history, all the trades that happened recently on this pair. You can also see your past trades here. These are not only for this pair, but for all pairs. This is especially great if you're doing some arbitrage trades or just speculating on prices. So, ideally you buy low and sell high. From user perspective, swap tool is not complicated at all. It's pretty straightforward. Let's keep USDC here and let's switch to, I don't know, P injective with a maturity date of December 31st, 25. So the longest maturity available at the moment. I would like to swap 10 USDCs to some P injective. Just a note here, when swapping assets in beta version with low liquidity as we have at the moment, and also otherwise, you should always check those 4 lines here. This is current exchange rate. It's basically a copy from a chart, but swap won't go exactly based on this exchange rate because we have price impact. I will not get 0.4767 as you would expect based on exchange rate, but I will get a little less. Why is that? Our trade amount will move price a bit. We'll get the real exchange rate that is something between this one and 4.29 lower than this one. Let's say 50. You can see price impact is 18%. In some trading pairs, let's do some exotic, let's say Osmo Yield, C Luna, for example. So we have completely different types of tokens. I can't even trade one C Luna at the moment because liquidity is low. Even with 10 cents, my price impact will be almost 80%. So let's look at another parameter here. The next one is fee. You should also take this into account when you're doing swaps because it tells you how much of your trading value will you pay in fees. So if we click swap here, 4 cents. Another one is slippage, which is currently set at 5%. It means that in addition to these rates, you can get up to 5% of slippage of price difference in the process of swap. What I also like here is that you get a visual presentation of swap route. So in case of USDC to C Atom, you will first swap USDC to Atom, from Atom to liquidity pool, and from this to C Atom. Let's take another one, more complicated one. Y Atom to LP Osmo Yield liquid pool / Osmo. This one, as you can see, is a complex one. That's why also fees are higher. So let's just go through this route. Y Atom from December 25, it goes to Y Atom to C Atom. From C Atom, it goes to liquidity pool, Atom Yield. It goes from liquidity pool to Atom Yield to Atom. And then from Atom to USDC, and from USDC to Osmo, and from Osmo to liquidity pool, finally to our liquidity pool, LP Osmo Yield / Osmo. Transaction fee. You can pay those fees in different assets on Pryzm app. As you can see, USDC, Luna, Osmo, Atom. If I had some injective, I think it also supports injective. A Pryzm token, which is not live yet. You can choose AU. But at the moment, I think it's like $29 for one. It's truly a beast. We will keep Atom low. Maybe it will go through with these low values. When there is higher demand, or let's say higher traffic on the blockchain, you should probably choose average. And when you swap larger amounts, you should probably choose average. But for now, low will work. Let's approve it. Wait a few seconds. And there we are. And we can also see recent trades. It seems like I'm the only one who ever traded this pair by now. We can filter this. Let's just swap it. This one, it goes directly from C Osmo to Y Osmo. So nothing in between. That's why also fees are relatively low. You probably noticed the order button here, right? I won't go into much details here because this order swap, if you click on it, is actually just interface for pull straight. If we create new, it's basically the same pop-up as we get on swap. That's why I won't go into details right now. Let's wrap this up. It's long enough. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions, you can reach us in the comments below or in official Pryzm Discord, where Refractive Index has its own announcement channel and also Refractive Index chat. I hope you enjoyed it and see you next time. Bye!